is this a quote? When rain they fall, sun they shine. Elephants they give birth.
What?
Add it up. Okay, alright.
Make it into a bowl like this. And we call this whole process throwing.
Throwing.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the process we call it.
I don't know how he's achieving this magic. I'm hoping you are catching more than I am. I know a lot of you already know who he is.
Very sure.
He has made a lot of you say Godwin.
Godwin.
It has dazzled your timeline with stunning images. Just great work. So, photographer extraordinaire, Bedge of Bedge Pictures. Oga Bedge. I'm like, I feel like there's so many variations of that Bedge.
There's different.
And since we're talking about creativity and journeys, I thought it would be cool to be on the journey of creating something as well. Yep.
Right.
So we've decided to make a clay pot. That's what we said?
We're making a clay pot.
Bedge is going to be the best clay pots of all time. So you guys feel free to be the judge of that.
And pre-order.
I'm not making any kind of promise because I did nails and I didn't know what I was thinking.
How are you even going to do this?
I don't know, but a supportive partner is the first
I got
step.
you. I got you.
So the first thing is
I said the first thing you do from our instructor, you have to smash it.
I hope you're watching us because
Sorry for your nails. We
honestly, sorry for myself.
Right?
Sorry for my dress also. We didn't really anticipate that.
That's true. I didn't dress for the occasion.
I don't know how we're going to do this, but there has to be some division of labor. So what are we doing right now? Bedge, since you were listening.
Clay pot.
Centering.
Centering. Yeah.
So how do we make sure it's centered?
By making sure it's centered.
Start the machine, okay. Bedge, can you see what I'm saying?
Oh.
See, is that too fast?
It's too fast. Why is it so fast? It has to be wet.
I ready to start answering questions.
I am.
All right.
Damn, this is hard work.
Nothing good comes easy.
At all.
It's a very serious metaphor for this episode already. Okay, so I should grab it and then do what? Okay.
With your left hand, then you use your right hand to push down.
Okay, okay.
To push down.
This is so funny, honestly. I should leave it. Look at that.
Perfect.
Period. Yeah, welcome back, guys. Me and Bedge did all of this because we're really good.
Ignore. He's meant to be wearing
I don't know
green.
who this person is, but it's giving experience. Let's start with baby Bedge. What did you want to be when you grew up?
I mean,
It can be as silly as possible.
I don't think I can remember, wanting to be like one particular thing then.
Yeah.
Or it's the regular, when they ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? You either say a doctor, a pilot, or an engineer.
Doctor. I feel like almost every Nigerian child wants to be a doctor. Like the indoctrination is crazy. Indoctrination is crazy.
It's crazy.
In your own words, what do you do?
I freeze time and I save people's memories and I create memories as well. All time is a superpower, like a superhero. I can.
What do you do? I freeze time. Period.
I bet a doctor can't do that.
What do you study at university?
Economics.
Why?
It was like the easiest thing to do then. It was.
Did you actually find the course easy, or like going in? Obviously, you thought it was going to be easy. Did you actually find it easier? It was tougher than you anticipated.
It was tough because it wasn't taught right. I wasn't taught the right. We know how Nigerian schools are now.
Trust me.
You're probably in a class with like 500, 600 people, and there's just one person who's in front talking, and you're not even hearing or seeing that person. So, yeah. I feel like if photography was taught that way, I would still fail it.
It's okay. That was part of the, because see,
yeah,
God's plan.
We did that. We wanted to have
We
the
needed,
abstract.
yes, yeah, we needed that.
Okay. So you shape it up again.
So from the moment you decided, which we're going to talk about when exactly that was, you know, photography, this is what I want to do professionally, XYZ, thinking of having that conversation with your family, what was that conversation like? And did anybody in your family's reaction surprise you?
No, not really. We didn't even have the conversation.
The conversation?
Yeah, pretty much finished school, asked for money to get a camera.
Okay.
Got a camera and everything just started kicking off. So we didn't really have that conversation, honestly, because as long as you're taking care of yourself, you're not demanding for money in the house again.
Exactly.
They know you're okay, so and they know what you're doing, right? Photography. So it wasn't really a conversation.
3 things about Bedge. He is incredibly talented. He loves to teach, and he's a kind person. He's really kind.
From the moment you decided photography is what I want to do professionally, XYZ, in terms of making that an actual reality, what would you say was the hardest thing to overcome?
It was picking a niche of photography. Shot my first wedding and realized that this is where I would want to stick to, the type of photography I would want to stick to. And I just focused on weddings. There wasn't really a difficult part, to be honest. It wasn't really difficult, but I know when I selected a niche and focused on it, it was smooth sailing from there.
Interesting. I would have thought you would say something like, cameras are expensive.
Cameras are expensive, but I learned to work with what I have, right? There's always, I mean, even if you buy the most expensive camera, it doesn't guarantee that.
Yeah, the quality of the material product will be there.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. You still have to get used to what the camera you have, work it to the best of its abilities before you're even starting to invest in another camera. But yeah, cameras are expensive.
Yeah.
So my first camera, I pretty much just asked my mom to send me the money to buy. Yeah, so got past that. Started getting jobs, referrals, one job to another, building up money to get more equipment, right? So
Shout out to your mom.
shout out to my mom.
It's the foundation of this business.
Yeah, shout out to my mom.
Shout out to supportive parents, man. What's the craziest thing you've done to get a good shot?
To get a good shot. I had to climb up a pole with a ladder. So the
When you said pole, my mind
it was obviously height. I had to get up this height to get like an aerial shot of the bride because she sat down and her dress was just around her. And this was starting off 2 years into my wedding journey. Yeah. So she was just there. It looked like if I was on the same playing field as she was, I wouldn't be getting the shot, right? I'll just be getting her face. But I saw that she was in the middle of her dress. So it makes sense to just capture the circle. So I had to get an aerial view of it. I mean, when you're about to take that picture, the adrenaline rush, you're not even thinking about safety anymore. It's just, you want to get the click. So that was one I remember because it was a very dramatic scene going on. Because everyone's like, be careful. And I'm like, don't worry, I got it. And it was a good shot. It was worth it. It was worth the risk. It was worth it, totally.
What was your first job ever?
First job, birthday event in school. One of my friends, she paid to photograph her birthday in school, University of Abuja. I didn't even tell you. I went to University of Abuja.
I found out. I'll tell you how. This is honestly like a child. Like if you just not focus on it for 2 seconds. Simon, How are we doing?
How are we doing, Simon?
Scores as
Rate
students.
us.
So your first job ever was photography?
Yeah.
Is photography the only job you've done today?
I worked for someone, but it was still at a studio.
Photography,
Yeah,
wow.
it was still photography related.
That's
yeah.
actually quite rare, and that's really cool.
Yeah, I did in a studio in Guags. I did that for like 6 months before I was like, you know what? I've tried.
Yeah.
Let me get out of this and start
Your own
pursuing
thing.
it my own way. Yeah. And see God's creation.
I need you to look this way in. Don't chin down a bit and breathe out. Kiss. A little bit closer. Beautiful, amazing. Hold it.
What would you say makes your work unique?
The concept, the editing style, the grading, right? I think it's more about the concept, because starting out photography, weddings, I will always, just put it to weddings, right?
Yeah.
When I was starting off, the market was pretty much saturated with the same thing, right? So I just figured out the pictures were being taken the same way. Bride and groom stand here, bridesmaid on the side. So when I started out, I started using different concepts to make me stand out, like using bridesmaids as props. So I could have a picture where the bride is sitting this way, and I'll just put the bridesmaids behind and focus the light only on the bride. So everything behind is a silhouette, but you can see the shape of people, right? So when that goes out, you can see that it's a shot of the bride and her bridesmaid, but it's a whole new concept, as opposed to just standing next to the bride, having everyone's faces showing. So those concepts were getting me noticed. I was like, and now it's pretty much the template for how wedding photography is. And my presets, because in 2017, 2018, not a lot of photographers were using presets, right? It was just a few people, and I started using presets. Merged with those concepts, it was now like a film. It looks like a movie, right? And people started adapting it. People started, being open to presets, started using it for their wedding pictures. So we can say we pretty much shaped the way wedding photography is now.
That's really cool. What is funny is that one of my questions is, explain what a preset is to me like I'm 5. Because I keep saying preset. I'm like, what is this preset?
So a preset is
is it like a filter?
Yeah, it's like a filter.
Okay.
Right? But for photography, it's, Instagram filters, once you put it, you can't adjust it, you can't do anything. It's what the filter is, that's what you get. But presets for photography, it's like a foundation filter. So you can put it, then you can now grade it to...
On top of that.
Yeah, you can now grade it to make it look like what you want it to be.
And that elevates the picture in what way?
Makes it look more cinematic.
I'll let you guys know that Bedge and Cruz, 5 and 6. Bedge is a cruise master basically. You just don't know what to expect from him. He's always giving you something to think about. You think you have him here and he's like... Another thing is that he has his serious days. He can be very playful, very jovial, but he has his serious days. And his serious days, don't try him.
What has photography taught you about people?
A lot. The good, literally the good, the bad and the ugly.
Yeah.
Honestly. Wedding photography pretty much exposes you to a lot of people, different characters, and different places.
Yeah.
Because shooting a wedding in Ghana or shooting a wedding in Marrakesh is obviously different from shooting a wedding in Nigeria.
Exactly.
So you get to experience people in their own society, and I've experienced a lot.
What's photography taught you about yourself?
Myself, I am patient. I'm actually very patient with people. I'm patient.
Do you feel like it taught you that you're patient, or has made you more patient?
No, I think it taught me that I'm patient. Yeah. Because starting off, obviously, if you're not a patient person, you would already start seeing faults. But starting off photography, it was easy for me because I could be patient with people. Because sometimes, you know how wedding rush can be when you're trying to get a picture and someone is just, we need to rush. or they're wasting so much time and you have to like chill and wait for them to finish.
Yeah.
It showed me that I'm a patient person, to be honest, and a very creative person at that, because when I held that camera, anytime there's a camera in my hand, and I could be put in a room where there's pretty much nothing spectacular.
Yeah.
But the way my mind works,
Interpret it.
it's just going to bring up different things, elements. So, like I said, it's a superpower. Don't worry, when you see me staring in a movie, the photographer. Yeah, so patience, creativity, and fun. I mean,
Fun.
fun person.
I think it's important to have fun.
Yeah. There's this thing I do with the wedding party, right? So when I have everyone arranged, I just let them know on the count of 3, make a crazy face. And once I say 1, 2, 3, they all make a crazy face, and I'm like, change your style. Another one. Do you get the point? So even I notice sometimes maybe because weddings can be stressful, not even for like the photographers, for like the bridal party. Yeah. And you can see maybe there was one of them who's been grumpy. But once that comes up, you just, from the pictures, you can just see someone like this. And they are reacting to it. So, yeah. I'm a fun guy.
You're a fun guy. Bedge, once you get to know he's a fun guy.
I'm a fun guy. Don't destroy this pot, madam.
See, what do you call it? Everything that can be destroyed can be rebuilt.
Yes.
So at the end of the day,
to perspire.
Period. I found out that you lost your dad at a really young age.
Yeah.
My condolences about that. In what ways do you think that changed you, your understanding of life, how you navigate life, the world, all of it? Or were you too young for it to have that level of an impact?
Yeah, I was. So I wouldn't try and fake deep anything. I didn't have a lot of memories, or I don't have a lot of memories with him. Yeah. Right? So I wouldn't say it changed the trajectory of my life in any way. Right? Yeah. But what it let me see is that, a woman can actually do what a man can do, because my mom pretty much raised 6 of us.
It's crazy.
Alone, right? And there was no break in transmission because there wasn't a dad there.
Getting to know him, I found out he was actually a very passionate person. He was very passionate about his work, about his family, about every single thing he does. And, babe, I want to be a teacher. You can. You actually can. He has changed my life in a very positive way.
So you're the last born of 6. What last born traits do you have?
I like to get my way. I like to get my way, to be honest. I like to get my way, honestly.
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah.
You're stubborn.
I was, not anymore.
You're recovering.
I'm a changed man,
stubborn.
I'm recovering.
Are you sure you're recovering? All right.
I mean, you've been with me pretty much all day.
No. I haven't gotten any stubbornness from you, but I can tell that you're stubborn. I feel like, I don't know, ambition and stubbornness, they cross over a lot, because you're just very particular about your shit, just about everything, right? Exactly. And you also you think things through, so you're like sure of your logic a lot, I guess. Yeah, so that's not surprising to me.
I am. It's the only thing I know.
What on your journey so far has surprised you the most?
Surprised me the most? People's support and love for someone or something that they're not used to or know. Yeah. Right? Does that count?
It does. I think the thing is that anybody that achieves anything in Nigeria is despite this country. So Nigerians are just like, I don't know
how did you do it?
Then you have to combine that with weddings. Nigerians love weddings and love, and you capture love very well. Yeah. So it's just like, listen,
it's a good
the trifecta, you got it. So I'm not surprised by that.
But also, I think the personality also plays a role.
Oh no, it does.
Right?
It does. What would you say it takes to be good at your job?
People skills.
Okay.
Yes, people skills. Because you could learn about how to light, how to use your camera. But once you
I
don't,
feel like ruining this thing. Yeah, it's been the same for too long. Sorry.
you don't like anything that's calm. See who's the stubborn one.
I didn't say I'm not stubborn.
That's good. Now you can start afresh. But you have
Sorry,
to
as
put
you were
some water on
saying,
it.
people skills. You can learn how to light. You can learn how
Yeah,
to.
people skills. So you can learn how to light. You can learn how to take pictures. But if you don't have the people skills, especially for wedding photography, that is pretty much a people service business,
Yeah.
right? You're not going to go far. That's it. So I was having a masterclass and people were expecting me to come and talk about how to light, how do you light this, how you do this. I'm like, you can learn that online. I pretty much learned photography on YouTube,
Yeah.
right? But there's something most of you wouldn't have is the people skills, is how you relate with your clients, how you relate with your brides, right? That takes you to the next stage. So we're having this practical session and I had a model playing the role of a bride. And I was like, you know what? Imagine this is a wedding morning, right? Just walk into the room. How do you... You have to slap
He
it.
said
when
we
you
should
hit it. You have to
smash.
slap it. You have to slap it. You have to slap it when you hit it.
Simon, was that good?
I'm sure he did that with so much disappointment.
Simon
Like,
said no. I'll give you another click. Hulk.
I slap it.
Smash.
Smash. So,
Emeka, you're showing us more than we need about your likes. But continue.
wow. Imagine this is a wedding morning, walk into the room, how do you act? I just wanted to see how they relate to people. And it was what I expected. I was like, oh yes, this is where the problem is for some of you, right? They had the skills. They could take pictures, they could pose and everything. One walked in and they just went straight to the bride and just held her head to twist. And I'm like, no. Time went on, they were shooting. Another person came in, started shooting, moving her anyhow. And I'm like, you know, first things first, what I do when I walk into a room, none of you even asked for her name.
Exactly.
Right? So they kept doing, oh, bride, look here, oh, bride. No. There's a huge difference when
It's a
you
human
say,
touch.
Chinasa, smile, than
Exactly.
saying bride. So those things, these are things that make you stand out, right?
Yeah.
That gives you the genuine, you know, reaction that you want from these people, as opposed to just being so robotic, professional. And when you walk in,
Yeah.
ask about her dress, ask about who made the dress. You know how people, this is her wedding, I'm sure she has put so much thought into the dress.
it.
So even
Yeah.
if you're not someone who cares about fashion or anything,
Yeah.
right, ask. They'll be so excited to talk about their dress. Oh, I got this dress from this, blah, 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 blah.
How do you continue to challenge yourself in this niche for yourself, which is wedding photography, where a lot of the work is similar?
Come up with new ideas.
Yeah.
All right? Everyone is doing the same thing, or even if you are doing something different now, come up with something else again to counter what you're doing. Okay, so I was doing photography, just photography at some point, and I realized that, you know what, let me try out video. So I started doing videography, got my friends to help me out. So I now have a photography and videography. Company as well. I don't know, your concepts have to be totally different. Yeah, I think
Just continue reinventing.
continue reinventing yourself.
Inventing the wheel.
Don't stay the same. Even if everything is going good, that's what I like to say. Even if everything is going fine, that's when you should be like worried that, okay, let's do something else, let's add something else. Wedding stories, it became very popular. So I started making it a thing. Any wedding I'm at, I make stories. And now I had a client that called me and she was like, oh, when you're coming, you're going to do stories for us. And in my mind, I'm like, that's not even part of the package. But you can see how, I'm sure that might even be a deciding factor if she was confused.
Going to go with you.
Yes.
Exactly.
So just anything to just make you...
Stay innovative.
Yeah, stay innovative.
Creative.
Welcome to Crossroad, Mushafa.
What do you do when you feel stuck creatively?
I let it be. I dwell in it because it's a phase. But My advice is have a routine. If you are someone who's active at the gym or you have hobbies, keep to it, even on your bad days.
Yeah.
Right? And get through that process. Creative block is just a phase.
Yeah.
It will get past. So you see something else that would inspire you, and you don't know, it's not your call to decide where you see that thing that inspires you. It might not be the gym you always go to. You might be there and you might not just see a concept. I've seen some pictures I've made. I know I got the ideas from like movies that I watched.
Yeah.
Right? So it's stuck in my head. Even if I wasn't feeling like, oh, I
necessarily
want to
creative.
Necessarily creative, right? I might just want to now just create something I saw in a film.
Yeah. Outside of photography, what are your hobbies?
Swimming. I love to swim.
Oh, I love to swim as well.
Yeah, I love to watch movies.
Same.
Yeah.
2 for 2.
Yeah. Dance.
Oh, 3 for. Listen,
Yeah,
you guys already
we're on
know.
a roll. We're on a roll. Why are you so
Spontaneous. See, like you said, don't get comfortable. Anything can happen at any
Anything can
moment.
happen. But wedding photography is fun on its own.
It
Because
is.
I'm always at weddings.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, when last did you go to club? I'm like, yeah, last.
Literally,
I was at the
Nigerian
club
weddings.
last night. It's turning into weddings. Lagos,
Honestly.
Lagos weddings now that end at like 3. After party starts at like 12. This is a whole different thing. So the whole idea of wedding photography is fun.
Yeah, I was looking
Yeah.
through your Twitter and I saw that you tweeted that if you could make a series on Lagos weddings, you'd be
I
on
would.
Netflix season
Yeah,
5.
I'll be on,
That's why you know
definitely.
we're coming to talk about that.
Yeah, I'll be on
Coming
Netflix.
to discuss it with you. A lot of creative people are
Let's make it.
multi-hyphenates. That's just they have a bunch of creative interests. Do you have any other creative interests outside of photography? Not Emeka saying clay making. You like to vlog.
I like to vlog.
I saw that on YouTube. I was surprised because I went to YouTube. Like I said, I didn't want to watch any like pure interviews. So I just got into now watching a bunch of your videos because I didn't even know you had a
I had
YouTube
them.
channel. And I was like, it's interesting kind of like how you've been saying how you're complementing the client, music,
Yeah.
all these things
Music,
play
all this-
into,
yeah.
because I was watching one where you said 1 milli, is that what it's called? A milli, that
Yeah.
Davido song, 1
Yeah.
milli, 1 milli. You said this song always works. I said, this is so crazy
Always
that
works. It
How-
works every time.
just interwoven creativity is in general.
Because I was with the bride, she was getting dressed, and I was playing music, and Ololufe came up,
Oh,
and she started crying. I'm like, what is going on? She was like, it's the song. She
Yeah.
met her husband.
Oh,
And I'm
wow.
like, how? Wow. This
Wow.
isn't even planned.
That's crazy.
Ololufe is not even a recent jam, so I just played one of my throwbacks.
that's actually crazy.
Yeah. So it's one of those things that happen, and you're like, yeah, God, I'm actually in the right place.
I think it's fair to say you've achieved a relative amount of mainstream success. And I think everybody knows that comes with pressure for the most part. Do you feel any pressure? And if so, how do you deal with that? You're about to say no, I'll be like, you don't feel pressure.
Yeah, I won't lie.
You
I
feel
like-
pressure?
I feel pressure. but,
Yeah.
Bro, I've come so
Too
far.
far, yeah.
Done so much.
You have.
I need to always, when I'm feeling that pressure, I need to breathe
Remind
and-
yourself who the fuck you are, period.
Yeah. But yeah, there's pressure because
You want to
this,
deliver.
yeah, you want to deliver, and these things kind of have like a span, right? You're not going to be doing this forever. And I started out a very young age. My career is very young, so you can tell that, okay, what's going to be happening in your 30s? What are you going to be doing? Is it photography? Or even if it's photography, clearly not this what you're doing now. What are you
Yeah.
going to do differently?
Exactly.
So the connections you want to make, you have to start them now. So that's the pressure I'm feeling, but not the kind of pressure that I will complain about. I'm chilling half the time.
Yeah. So was it that your friend asked you to photograph her birthday and that's how it kickstarted? Or why did your friend even feel like you could photograph her birthday, basically?
No, because I was always good with the phone, first of all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the guy.
That would help people take
like
pictures.
I'll give
Okay.
Bedge, he knows. I already, the eye was already, I already had that third
The eye, okay.
for things like that. So, see.
And university is where you noticed that, or where it was validated enough to the
Validated.
point that you were like, okay, this is okay.
Yeah, uni was when it was validated.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the worst advice you've ever received?
My worst advice was to change my style. of photography, and I ignored it.
I don't know where people. Anyways, okay, I guess not now. This was earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know if people find the audacity to tell people
I don't know.
how
they just
to do
try
things.
and project what they want.
You're ring.
Let me remove it.
Tinkle, tinkle. That was good. That was good. I love music. I love, having fun, partying, and wedding presents that as well.
Yeah.
You can not be someone who is always grumpy and bored, or you get bored easily. Nothing interests you.
Exactly.
I don't get bored easily. I
That's
would
fair.
find something to pique my interest. So,
I think intrinsic to a lot of creative success is a good team. So, what was your approach in terms of building your team? How did you go about that?
oh, God sent
Okay.
my team, to be honest. Everything or everyone I have, I didn't really search. It came
They
to
came
me.
to you.
Yeah. And meeting people and getting to, see their personality, experience them. Because for the team, like the editors here, I don't actually interfere with their editing. I don't come and say, oh, I want to teach them this. I let them still do what they are doing.
Yeah.
Right? Because I don't want to change anybody's
Their style. Yeah.
to suit mine.
Yeah.
Because they have to still stand on their own at some point. So it's not
Yeah.
like they are a, copy of
You.
me.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
You guys can see the, artistic work Bedge is
Yeah.
doing here, and I am doing poo-poo. So at the end of the day, different people have different skills.
Yours is just mash.
It's now pounded yam, so we can
work
do it with that.
Yeah. Voila.
Oh, teamwork. What's your biggest ache?
I think mine is just when people don't take care of themselves. And it shows.
Bedge, I'm screaming. Bedge said he.
Yeah.
What's this woman's name that I'm trying to remember now? It's not even coming to me. She has died, but she was one that used to do fashion police. That's what you just reminded me of now.
Like
Joan.
This thing like that.
Joan
Like,
something.
yeah.
That's so funny.
When you just don't care about yourself,
That's fair enough.
hygiene and everything.
Would you rather be overestimated or underestimated?
Underestimated.
Always.
Always.
They'll never see me coming. Never see me coming. What would you say has been the highlight of your career so far?
Getting recognized by British Vogue, Insider, and Brides. So it's like when I said, I was like, yeah.
This is good.
Find a real rest in peace. Yeah, it was a thing.
Oh, that's really
Yeah,
cool.
It was.
In line with that, who is someone that has been a fan of your work and when they DM'd you, you're just fully geeked out?
T.Y. Bello.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say
She
that.
didn't just DM, like she made a whole post on her page.
Oh.
Just proclaiming love and letting everybody know that I'm the shit on her page. When I said, my friend is here, I had to call him. I was like, guy, go on T.Y. Bello's page and check. Maybe it's my
dream.
post that there's a glitch that just has a name on it, and it's like it's there. Bruh, I lost it. Because everybody knows. Even this is a photographer that transcends, goes beyond photography.
Yeah.
She's known by everybody, right?
Yeah.
So someone like that validating your work openly, like that, not just even like story or maybe you just said something about you, like making an actual post about you. It pretty much just,
It was an amazing feeling.
Yeah, an amazing feeling, honestly.
Speaking of T.Y. Bello, actually, why do you think there are not as many Nigerian women in photography? What do you think? Is it about the space? Is it about interest? What do you think is the reason for that?
There's a female photographer that we got talking and she was like, yeah, it's different for women, right? How clients relate to them. That she was photographing this couple and the guy, it's always us, was being an ass. He was being so rude. Like he was questioning her you know, our creatives, like, are you sure you're getting the angles? And she could tell that he was being that way because of the fact that it's not because she's not good, because she's really good. So he just wanted to downplay. Yeah, I could say how that will affect people, but probably just no one has gotten to that level of TY standard.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
It's probably a combination of
different things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I definitely just feel like in general, people just struggle to take women as seriously as they take men for whatever reason. People just don't want to take women seriously, which unfortunate for you, because we out here doing the damn thing. Window seat or aisle seat?
Window.
What's a talent you wish you had? Like me, I wish I could sing.
That's a good one. I wish I could fix things. I wish I could paint better. Paint. Yeah. I'm an actor. I'm a good actor. I'm actually a really good actor.
Okay. I'll say you're pretty well known at this point. As you said, T.Y. Bedge is shouting you out. How are you navigating that?
Navigating what?
Being well known.
Keeping a low profile, staying quiet, not doing too much. The Wizkid formula. Only come out when
I wish you
needed.
could pan to the Wizkid. He has a Wizkid mural.
There's a whole Wizkid mural. This is a Wizkid
This is Wizkid
shrine.
FC.
Everything I present to people, I put in so much thought.
Yeah.
Right. So I just have to do it once and just go back into the shadows and just chill.
So glad. I'm so blessed to have Emeka in my life. He's someone that, if you have him as your friend, if you have him on your team, that he puts 110%, probably a million times more than that, but he puts that energy, he puts that effort, he goes above and beyond. And that is Emeka Amafra, that I know and love.
What does love mean to you? Make something I'll agree with you.
Love
Yes.
means this is a hard one, Seth, because I'm a lover boy. You know.
You give that vibe. I said that's the vibe you give.
Yeah. I don't know how to answer that. How would you answer that?
I can answer that.
Okay. What does love mean to you?
Freedom to be myself and being accepted
Yeah.
and seen
Retweet.
and loved as that. Wakam, what is the dream for you? What's the ideal outcome out of all of this?
Doing the extraordinary with photography, because I feel if I could do with photography what these music boys are doing, just imagine the places you could go, the doors you could enter. Not
A
just
global brand.
a global brand.
Definitely.
Honestly, yeah.
Definitely.
I feel it's possible.
They said clay has some like good property, like effect when it's on your skin. It has some like, so you better have that effect, because me and Bedge, we have just we really suffered. Yeah, give us your best fake deep quote.
Is this a quote? When rain they fall, sun they shine. Elephants they give birth.
What? It's time for us to freestyle rap. Are you ready?
Freestyle rap.
So I'm going to start and say, conversations with friends with Bedge.
Then I rap.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I'll now respond to what you're responding to.
Okay.
And then we'll take it from there.
Who's giving us beat?
No, really? Do we need a beat?
We need a beat.
Lucky, do you want to give us a beat?
No, just
You think we're joking, but we're serious. Conversations with friends with Bedge. Yeah, you need to say something. I think it's too much now.
My name is Bedge. It rhymes with Edge. You know the wrestler Edge. Yeah. Clearly music is not in the talent book. No. Or get a visa.
When
so I
it
could japa.
snows, get a sledge.
Yeah. You see this? We can merge.
Jackpot. Hey, we
That
could
was
merge.
good.
Okay, no, that was good. That was good. That was good.
That was good.
Overall, I don't know that, we did something good. But there were moments.
There were moments. There were moments there.
That merge was a moment.
It was good. It was good.
I don't know how we got to jackpot from merge, but
No jackpot visa. I'm trying to get a visa so I could jackpot or buy a Tesla for my mama. Boom. Yeah.
what would you say to any young, aspiring photographer? Exactly. Just anybody trying to get into this field. What would your one piece of advice to them be?
Getting in is easy, right? Staying is harder. So when you get in, find something to make you stay. Be unique and find something to make you stand out.
Yeah, stay in
Honestly.
power.
Stay in power. But getting, the first stage is always to get in. So if you're thinking about photography, get that camera now, ASAP.
Yeah, so it has been lovely speaking to you today.
Thank you.
Getting to know a little bit more about you, your journey so far.
Yeah.
Doing amazing, and we're all rooting for you.
Thank you. You need it.
And we look forward to the big things that are coming.
It will come.
So yeah, it's a wrap. So best of three gets to ask the other person. So Bedge, as the resident landlord of this place, go first. Look at him trying to cheat.
Nice. Nope.
That's your business.
We have
This
to
is
get
my
into-
first
we have
time
to get
playing
into the
ever,
second-
so
That's what she said.
no. So let me ask you a question.
Ah, you
Bedge.
do it then.
Don't look at it. I just said pick it and give it to Bedge.
No, this, the top one.
What's a personal experience that has significantly shaped your life?
I think career-wise is when I got kicked out of a wedding.
What?
Like literally from my parents like this, they held me out. It was a wedding I wasn't supposed to be at, obviously.
Okay,
I
fair
wasn't the
enough.
official photographer, and this was like Zara Buhari's wedding.
Do you know the funny thing? I'm so happy you said this because I saw you tweet about this with the clergyman, and I was like, I need to ask him this, and I didn't write it down.
Happened. So I was supposed to just go take pictures for the makeup artist, and she was like, you know what, just come into the event. I mean, get some nice shots. You know me now with my one camera and low self-esteem. I just walked in there, and as I was taking pictures. Obviously, it's a very controlled environment. So I had to just, stay on the side and shooting. Just tell you that these people have eyes on. They know every single person that's in there. One guy just kept looking at me, even though I was already uncomfortable. Oh yeah, now let me just start leaving before anything becomes serious.
Obvious.
The guy just came to me. He's like, "You're supposed to be here." Me without confidence, then I was so scared. I was like, "No." It's like, "Okay, come with me," and he held me here. I just begged him. I was like, "Sir, whatever you do."
I will leave. Literally.
It's like, move. I'm like, oh God. So we went outside, then he called another photographer. And he was like, yeah, format his camera. And that's what the guy did. He just
Also took all the
formatted the camera, everything. And
even the makeup pictures?
even the makeup pictures plus pre-wedding I shot the day before.
Oh my
and the pre-wedding,
God.
these clients, they came from Kaduna to just come to Abuja to shoot the pre-wedding. And this was in the early stage of my career. And then I didn't know that there was this thing you could do where you could get your pictures back from a formatted card. Because I wasn't even in photography
Like that,
long enough
yeah.
to get those information. It was terrible. I never wanted to feel that way anymore. So
Never did the unofficial photography.
no, I never did that. Even at that, it was a terrible experience.
Oh, damn.
Felt bad. Felt terrible. Well, look at me now. That's
Oh,
soft.
let you do what?
Wow.
Exactly.
Woo! Oh!
Exactly.
Shit. Clearly I suck. Clearly suck.
I won, Sha. That's the bottom
I'm just
line.
letting you have it.
You're a liar.
You're my guest.
It's a lie. Bedge is very competitive.
And I'm serious.
so-
Watch.
Oh, please. I hate a show. Hey! I'm so annoyed that you didn't get that because I like to see people disgrace themselves.
Oh my God. This is
After
my
talking
village
too
people.
much. If there was only one reason for living, what would it be?
There's only one reason for living. It's creating. Creating. Yeah.
Deep word.
Yeah. Nuggets.
Word.
Yeah.
Let me do a bonus one. Again, we're too early for this. What have you learned from me that has changed you? Nada. He has learned things, Sha. You won't say.
You're confident. You're a confident speaker. Yeah. I mean, she makes you, be at ease when you guys are talking. So not everybody has that, right?
Yeah.
I've had a couple of interviews and I'm like, you could see it. I was stuck up.
I'm screaming.
So yeah.
You're like, cut the camera.
Cut the camera.
Okay, it's time. We're done. It's time.
Yeah. Rap.
Yes. Oh yeah.
You
Okay,
have
supposed to
give
give us a
me
beat.
The name is Bedge. It rhymes with edge. The wrestler trying to get that Tesla. Yeah. Yeah. Now.
The name is Chinasa. It rhymes with Bola, short, collar. Don't be a dollar. Period.
Because we go call ya.
I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. You can see how funny Bedge found that.
Yeah.
I can accept that I fucked up and I did rubbish. Me, I accept.
Love y'all.
Enjoy the episode, guys.
Subscribe, guys. Please
do you know what? Subscribe, like, share. You know the vibes. And if you're just meeting this brilliant young man, go on Bedge Pictures and be wowed
Go feel
at
good.
the work.
Call me when you find the boo. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
Add it up.